From Los Angeles, California, we're the Mad Scientist Party Hour.
Oh, hello, friends! Welcome back to another episode of Mad Scientist Party Hour. My name's Kevin Kraft, joined by a man who's nude from the waist down and is currently tripping on acid while fucking a basket of cream cheese wontons as he watches Dr. Pimple Popper. That's Pooh Fingers Magoo, Jeff Clark.
Whatever. I hit too close to home, the Pooh Fingers.
And joining us from Doug Peterson's backyard where he's writing out his fifth draft of a death threat constructed entirely of boogers, it's the bearded boogler burger known as Shuddy Boy.
Yo, brap, brap. Dougie P got himself off my shit list this week, so I'm not on Team Doug, but Big Balls Doug let him swing yesterday.
All
right.
How much research did you do for that intro? That's impressive, Kevin.
None. I just checked my Twitter DMs. So shout out to BW Strangler, the homie, who sent that one in. And by the way, I got to give him a shout out. So I don't really check my DMs all that often because, I think just about every social media thing has mystery DM folders or whatever. You know, you have the one where you get notifications from people that you follow. If they DM you, you'll get like a little notification in the corner. But outside of that, you don't get any notifications, so I never check it. And then I looked one day and I had, a whole slew of DM requests, and most of them are either dudes asking me for my gamer tag or people asking me questions that if they just typed it into Google, they would have gotten their answer instantly.
That was our alert. That was pretty much our whole Easter egg. It was me asking you questions that I could just Google.
Yeah, pretty much. But
which
I don't know.
Even did end up Googling.
Yeah, I did a little work.
But I got a DM from BW Strangler that I missed, and he was like, "Hey, can I managed to score some boxes of those peanut butter and honey oatmeal, Quaker instant oatmeals that you liked." Which, if you've been keeping up on your MSPH, they were a flavor that got introduced around the time the pandemic started, and I was very excited to discover them because it's absolutely delicious. Best oatmeal flavor I've ever had. And they discontinued it, so much to the point that I drafted a tweet to them on this very podcast and sent it. And since we talked about it on the show, a whole bunch of people fucking interacted with that tweet and spurned a response from the Quaker Oats official Twitter account, letting me in on the bad news that they discontinued that flavor. But
basically, they told you to suck their dick, that
Yeah.
they weren't going to do it anymore.
They said, suck and eat my Quaker dick and ass. And we're Quakers and we don't shower, so enjoy yourself.
Yeah.
But yeah, he hooked it up, and I saw the DM, and he mailed them to me, and I've got about 2 packets left.
Nice. All right. Well, good work, BW Strangler. I'm a little bummed out about Pooh Fingers McGee or whatever the fuck he called me, but
I added that bit.
Oh, nice. All right, cool.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't
fucking unbelievable.
I don't know these sports ball references. I don't know any of that stuff.
Yeah, no, the
means.
Doug Peterson would have been good. When I thought you wrote it, I was like, did he spend it was like a 30, 45 minute intro. He must have worked on Doug Peterson. There's no way you've ever heard that name before today.
Who is he?
Oh, he heard it last week when I was bitching about him.
Oh, no, he tuned you out.
Yeah.
Probably. You're right. Fair enough. You're right.
Yeah, he might have just called
I
him
just got Jeffed.
Johnson McFootball Pants. So who is that guy? I'm guessing he has something to do with the Eagles?
He's the head coach of the Eagles, yeah.
Is there an assistant coach or backup coach?
There is.
A lot.
Why do they need
There's a
so many
lot.
coaches? How do you know what coach to listen to? Look, I know that coach told you to drop
because
the ball,
there's
but I want you to
coaches for
catch the
different-
ball.
Yeah, well, there's a bunch of different like roster spots and roles on a
So
football team. So
are there a
one
bunch of
has a
Are there a
Go
bunch of different bosses at Sirius XM, or is there just one boss?
I mean, if, the CEO
question?
told me to do something, I would for sure have to listen to him.
Yep, that's exactly the same with the head coach. But also at the same time, when Will tells you to do something, you have to do it, right?
Well,
Nah,
Will
fuck Will.
technically doesn't work for the show on an official. I'm sorry.
Capacity.
I'm running on farts today. Yeah, but I look up to Will and respect him, and he's a friend. So if he told me to do something, I would do it.
The point
All
is,
right.
is you play fantasy football, right? There's a lot of different like letters next to people's names. There's a lot of different roles. So each one of those roles on a team has a coach, like a position coach that just specializes in what that player specifically does.
Oh man.
Yeah. I mean, football teams are huge. They're the biggest sports team. So there's a lot of fucking coaches. Then they have like stupid shit like assistants, quality control coaches, like ball boys. Like there's a lot of people in a staff and a personnel of a football team. But
the assistant head coach of the Philadelphia Eagles' name is Deuce Staley.
yeah, his name's
So-
Deuce. Former running back. He was awesome too.
In the phone book, he's Staley Deuce.
Yep.
Sounds like
Yeah.
a dry shit.
It's funny. There's a couple dudes named Deuce in
Deuce
football.
McAllister.
Yeah.
I mean, are they
Wait,
nicknames
Deuce
or
Staley
is that
was
on?
he was the Eagles guy, right? Deuce McAllister was Saints.
Correct.
So is Deuce on his birth certificate or is that a nickname?
No, that's his name, his Christian name, Duce.
Is that short for like Deucelin
It's probably, let's see.
or Deucitron?
I think he. I
Deucethan?
hope it is. Deucitron, that's a winner.
Deuce bag?
I'm naming my kid Deucitron. Come on, we're the Puminati. We like the name Deuce. That's a good name.
No,
Deuce?
it's just Deuce.
Deuce Stinkerton. Deuce Plop Clark.
And then Deuce McAllister was spelled like two, Deuce, Deuce. But his actually was Dolomis, and Deuce was his nickname.
Dolomis. That's actually kind of
D-
cool.
Dolomis Janad McAllister.
Oh my God. That's
Yes.
Kevin McAllister's long lost cousin. So wait, what was his middle name again? Plamperton?
Janad.
Janad.
Jenod.
Man,
Man,
that guy's covering all the bases with that.
would you prefer was it Dolomos?
Dolomite?
Yeah, I almost said that.
It's Dollymus. Hold on. Dullymus.
Would you feel?
Dolomis.
That sounds Greek.
I think Deuce is a cool name, dude. I think Deuce is a cool name.
But it means poop. I mean, that's cool, but like,
It means two.
yeah, but come on. Like
Yeah,
Jeff just said,
come
we're the
on.
Puminati.
Yeah,
Like, that would be like, oh man, I just dropped a Shuddy.
but that could easily just be parlayed, or like you could go with that. Like, yeah, I'm the shit. My parents name me Deuce. What's up?
All
There's
right.
I mean, you got to own it, right? Like
there is a reporter on Philadelphia News named Deuces.
That sounds like Dolionysus's arch enemy. Wait, what's that guy's name again?
Ducis.
Man, I can't keep track of all
Deuces.
this fucking wackiness. It's
Deuces Rogers.
too much crazy shit flying around this episode.
He's a sportscaster.
pun intended. Crazy
Oh.
shit.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Nice.
So we didn't fuck up today. We hit the record button during the Easter egg. So the YouTube episode should be complete this time. And I'm starting to I feel like not being able to get a haircut in like 7 months and growing the face scruff out a little bit. I feel like I look mad old school. I look like I'm from like the late 70s these days.
I like that look for you. You wear it well, despite what you say.
I don't like it.
Agreed. You look like a father.
I look like a gym
A
teacher.
good father.
I don't know. I look like the father that might throw a chair at a Little League game because my kid's on the bench too long.
I don't
What do you mean?
know.
And I fucking
You look like a less scummy Kato Kalin.
Oh, I don't much care for that one. But because we discussed this on the Patreon episode last week, and I also brought it up on the Ella show, and I think I'm committed to getting a mullet.
Yeah, we did talk about it.
So we'll see how that plays out. Because I definitely can't
You
keep
find a
my
mullet
hair
guy yet?
my hair this long. No, I haven't even really looked. I want to go to a place that does like outdoor shit. Because, man, if I fucking catch COVID and die for a mullet, that's too on brand. I can't go out like that.
Yeah. There's so much wrong with what you just said, and I hate it so much. Let's just move on.
Well, I hate you too,
fucking
Jeff.
bitch.
Look, man, that's one place where I don't roll the dice. I got fucking
COVID.
gout in my 20s and shingles in my 30s. I don't necessarily want to play around with diseases and shit. I feel like that's not really my specialty area. It's
Not coming out of it.
Not a pocket I want to live in.
Well. I thought we were doing well with it. Is it not going good?
Who fucking knows, man? Who knows?
I just want to go to the movies. I just want to go to the fucking movies.
Me too,
Tenet.
man. You know what?
Did you guys see that Regal is closing all of their U.S. theaters?
Yeah.
I mean, there's not that many more. Like, there's like only a few big chains, and they kind of run mostly everything. Not to say there won't be movie theaters when this shit clears up, but I don't know.
Well, they're just
It's a
closing
bummer.
them till the end of the year
Oh, I see.
because no time. What's the name of the fucking new Bond movie?
No Time to Die. Yeah, that got delayed.
That got pushed back
Significantly.
to next year, so there's only Wonder Woman and something else that are supposed to be big money makers that are still scheduled to come out in November that are probably going to be delayed.
Well, they did just delay Dune.
That was the other one, Dune.
Dune was supposed to come out in December, and that got pushed to October of 21.
You brought that up to me, right? That looked good, right? You're excited about that one?
I don't know. So I haven't watched the trailer yet, just because it's not very satisfying watching trailers for movies that I'm not going to be able to see. Like,
Sure.
that's like if I was starving to death and all I watched was like MasterChef and fucking food porn shows. It's like, why torture myself even further? I've never seen the David Lynch Dune. I've never read the book. I'm not familiar with Dune at all, but I like the cast of this Dune remake, and obviously big fan of the director, the dude that did Sicario, Blade Runner 2049, Prisoners. I don't know how to
Daniel
say his...
did Nineveh.
Yeah.
He's French Canadian.
Denis Villeneuve. I think it's officially pronounced Denis.
Zendaya's in this. No shit.
Yeah, and Batista's in it. Love me some Batista. Who? Oh, that Timothy Chalamet.
He's the main character.
Do
Dude,
you like him?
He is a good actor. He's good.
Okay.
There's no denying that. But that's his name alone. If you could take his name, somehow uncouple it with the human, and put it on its side, I want to give that name a wedgie.
Holy shit, man! I'm looking at the cast right now. We got Zendaya, Timothy Chalamet, Jason Momoa, Josh Brolin, Oscar Isaac, Dave Bautista, Stellan Skarsgård, who is fucking awesome. I
Yeah,
like that guy.
He kicks ass. He's the reigning Skarsgård as far as I'm concerned.
He overtook Peter, right?
Well, how many? There's
Who's the other one?
there's
Peter, Alexander.
and then
Fucking that guy.
Bill is he's Pennywise, right?
Bill Skarsgård.
Yes.
Are they
Correct.
related or just same?
I think it's
I
all
think-
one. Yeah, I think they're all related.
No shit.
Yeah, they're like
That's interesting.
they're like Scandinavian Baldwins. Isn't that weird? It's like I am Stellan Skarsgård. This is my son Alexander and Bill. Like, come on. Why didn't I get a fucking cool name? I'm just Bill. I mean, I'm not knocking the name Bill. It's just, you know, they're like Vikings. Stellan. How do you go from Stellan to Bill?
But maybe
Well,
Bill
Bill's
is more exotic for him and those people. You know
Bill
what
Istvan Gunther Skarsgård is the full name.
I mean? He's got some flavor in there.
Oh man, he should just get Bill the fuck out of there. What was it? Ishtar Boofleflops? What was it?
Istvan Gunther.
Istvan Gunther. Yes.
Imagine he doesn't go by Bill. He goes by Istan.
I'm
And-
Ishpump.
Alexander's full name is Alexander Johann Hjalmar Skarsgård.
Oh, they got to get rid of those goofy American names and just go full Viking. I am Ishtar Skalaboop Bishbosh Skarsgård.
What country are they from?
I don't even know.
Sweden.
He's got it in front of him. Okay, you were right. Scandinavian. I would have probably guessed Sweden.
Well, yeah, I mean, I feel like their names got like some fucking umlauts in there.
It's got something. It's not an umlaut. It's like a circle over the A.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
right.
Okay.
Whatever that means.
I think that
Whatever
means
that's called.
it's A to the 0th power.
No, because it's directly above, not off to the right.
Dots on two ends of the U, on the two tips of the U.
Yeah. Yeah,
That goofy shit looks like a fucking Cam Newton Instagram post.
And Stellan, his middle name is John.
So
Stellan
man,
John Skarsgård.
huge potheads. These Skarsgård families, or the Skarsgård family. Another name in there who, Javier Bardem. I feel like Javier Bardem in No Country for Old Men was one of the better villains ever. Like that guy was fucking awesome. But
He was
I feel
a good
like
villain in. Was it Skyfall? No, which one was he the bad guy?
ooh,
No, I think it was Skyfall.
Was it? He was.
And he's got the
You know,
melty face. He's got
If
the
only
melty face.
somebody
thing.
was on IMDb and could easily click on Javier Bardem's name.
oh my bad. Sky, yeah. Yeah. I'm feeling the passive aggressive being channeled towards me, so I'm gonna go ahead and click into his name. He's from Spain. We're looking at Skyfall.
Thank you, Jeff.
Dude, can I say this? Let me see if I can dance around this.
Oh boy.
So, the movie Before Night Falls, 2000, it had to have the most homosexual activity I've ever seen in a movie. It did. It definitely did. It was about like a gay Cuban novelist who was like pretty sure he was like LGBT like activist to an extent in Cuba, and that's hard. They had a bunch of rough years over there in Cuba,
They
but
frown upon that kind of stuff.
Yeah,
there
yeah.
More than elsewhere in the world.
the previous Castro was not chill with all that. But
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. He doesn't seem like a dude that's chilled with gay stuff.
I I'm not trying to exaggerate.
Sorry, guys. I need to jump in here.
Someone die?
Do we have a breaking news button?
Did Trump go down? COVID 1? COVID 1.
How about this?
It's
COVID 1, Trump 0? My bad. Do it again.
Okay, here we go. How about this one? Fuck, come on.
Tell me what it is.
All right. Fresh off the presses, I have just been handed an announcement
I don't like Shuddy Boy's smile. I feel like this is going to be a big letdown. It's going to be like,
for
Oh.
MSPH Wrestling 6, Blippi's Revenge.
Yes.
oh.
Yes. I was actually going to bring that up to you after we stopped recording because I don't want to put Dom on the spot, but I was like, it's time for the commission to get this shit going again.
Yep.
I need to defend my title.
Fresh announcement, November 7th. That's a Saturday, 8 p.m. on Dom's Twitch channel.
All right, let me make sure. Fuck.
Wait, this Saturday?
I might not be
November
around for
7th.
that.
All right, cool.
That's a Hail Mary attempt at an Ellis Mania at Lake Havasu. No listeners, no fans, streamed only local fighters. I could see the look in both of your faces. Jeff, you were just like,
I mean, yeah. Hey, those fucking events are so much fun. So it's going to be, a lot of fun for you and the fighters. But, man, Alice would definitely agree that it sucks not being able to have fans there. It's a bummer.
yeah.
I want to go to Lake Havasu. It's weird, dude. Shuddy, this is going to sound weird to you. I think Kevin should know what I'm talking about. But, like, people in California legit vacation to Lake Havasu. And it's like a weird thing for me to hear. A bunch of Orange County people do it. It's like, I don't know, leaving California to go on a vacation is just still, I don't know. I've been here for close to 9 years now, and it's still just a funny thought.
What,
Like,
just
you're
leaving
You're
here
going to leave for vacation. Okay. Huh. All right. But yeah, Lake Havasu is like one of those spots. So I heard Lake Havasu is fucking fun. So that'd be cool. I mean, who knows with all this stuff. When you said November 7th, that's MSPH 6 and your attempt at the Ellis Mania. When is that going to be locked into stone? Kevin, I know Dom's good for November 7th.
I have no idea. I'm not in on any of the planning. I get updates as the listeners get them. I don't even know if there's any fights officially locked in, but I know that it's being attempted. So if
Stay tuned.
If it doesn't come together, or even I don't know if I was just gonna say I should be able to jump on, but it's like I have a feeling that those two events are going to overlap. But I don't know. What other details did Dominic release?
All right. The inaugural MSPH Tag Team Championship titles will be revealed. Tag teams participating in the title match will be revealed soon. And then
we need to have more couples matches.
we have the backstage brawl for the Hardcore Championship.
Boo.
That's me.
Winner must knock out his opponent. And this is where Blippy is going to seek his revenge. And why is Blippy seeking revenge? Does anybody remember?
Didn't I hit him with a car?
In the biggest reveal since Rikishi was revealed as the man who hit Stone Cold Steve Austin with his car in the Attitude Era, the Terror, Jeff Clark, was revealed as the man who attacked Blippy backstage and put him on the shelf for 6 months after he won the Royal Rumble at MSPH Wrestling 3. Jeff has since reemerged as the Dragon and proudly won the Hardcore Championship at MSPH Wrestling 5. Blippy seeks his revenge and wants to take away everything Jeff cares about, starting with the Hardcore title.
Oh, and then he's
working
coming for
his way to my family and my dog.
Yeah,
He
he's
better
coming
not
for
come after
Allie. Yeah.
You better not come after Allie or the goat. Blippy, I fucking swear to God.
Because Allie and the GOAT are both active wrestlers.
Yeah, I've been hitting up Dom pretty regularly trying to get them to be my manager. My bitches.
So the backstage brawl for the Hardcore Championship is Blippy versus Jeff.
Fuck yeah.
Then we've got a steel cage match for the MSPH Women's Championship. The champion Jen T is going to be facing off against Bonnie Bags, who's cashing in her Money in the Bank briefcase.
Oh, dang. Does Bonnie know that? I guess
Well,
she does
will
now.
Then we've got the triple threat no holds barred match for the undisputed World Heavyweight Championship, featuring Shawnee Killface cashing in his Money in the Bank briefcase versus Neon Kevin Kraft.
Neon Kevin Kraft.
Yeah. Sounds like you might have a new costume.
I've got a new variant. I'm guessing I'm going to be in Gecko Hawaii gear.
Versus the reigning champion, Ginger and Juice. Ginger is pissed because Kevin never mentioned him winning the most important MSPH Wrestling Championship in the results from the last event. He now wants a piece of him in the ring to punish him for his cruel acts.
Okay, why is it a cruel act? Why can't it just be foolish and absent-minded?
So he doesn't come after May. A quick recap of Ginger and Juice's victory from MSPH Wrestling 5. He beat Mean Gene Okerlund, the Voice of God, Mike, and Daniel LaRusso in the fatal four-way steel cage match by climbing out of the cage thanks to Mean Gene attacking LaRusso after Mike was knocked out cold.
Oh, dang.
We've got a couple of new signees to MSPH Wrestling for this event. The Buffalo Bills fan T-Bone, Dylan the Trucker, Yasmin Bleeth, The Hoff, and John Bon Jovi.
My goodness.
I have a lot. There's a lot there. Hold on. First off, Yasmin Bleeth. I always kind of thought she was hotter than Carmen Electra, not Pam Anderson. I loved Pam Anderson at the time when growing up.
Yasmin Bleeth was pretty hot in basketball.
Yeah. Bill's Mafia making an appearance. I love that. I don't know if you caught that, Kevin, but Bill's fan Tom, I believe his name was announced on the roster now. Bill's Mafia is like the craziest football fan base. They're the guys that throw each other through tables in the tailgate. Have you ever seen that?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I especially like it when the table doesn't break.
Those fucking psychopaths.
So we got a dude who likes sports.
Yeah. Yep. Yasmin Bleeth. I forget the other two.
The Hoff.
The Hoff. Oh my God.
Dylan.
He has almost. The Hoff has almost as luscious of chest hair as I do. It's definitely more timeless, but I'm climbing the ranks. I'll tell you that.
We just need a video of you drunk on the floor eating cheeseburgers.
That's not something that's out of the realm of possibilities.
Yeah, that could be arranged at the next game night when we come out of retirement.
Or it could be tonight if Cheech just films you.
Yeah, I mean, I'll do drinking. I'll do that. I'll hold up that part. Someone go get me a cheeseburger. I'll sit on the ground and eat it.
Ooh.
And more match announcements coming soon in the weeks leading up to the event.
Nice.
So again,
Excellent.
That's Saturday, November 7th, 8 p.m. Eastern on Dom's Twitch, www.twitch.tv/DomV311.
That's exciting.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Shout out to Dom.
America, we're coming back. We're coming back. We got sports. We got MSPH wrestling. This is good.
So I did, to circle back, I Googled what the little circle over an A is in the Skarsgårds.
How did you Google it?
What's the circle over the A called?
Okay.
And it's called a ring. It doesn't get a cool name like umlaut. Yeah, it's just a ring.
I can. All right. Whatever.
Yeah. I feel like they could have done better.
Yeah, they would have to explain that to me for a while for me to understand it. You know, that thing above the A. What are you talking about? There's nothing above an A. They write out their stupid Swedish bullshit. I was like,
Why do
oh,
we
okay.
call it a hat? It's an A hat.
You got a cap on your A? What a fucking weirdo.
That's disrespectful. Take your hat off, A.
Nice. That is something I would say. Like a fucking moron.
Did you guys end up watching Social Dilemma?
No.
Fuck no. Wait, what? I didn't do
The
the
homework?
homework. So I felt like I felt like it was like getting 2 parking tickets on like back-to-back days. Like if I just leave my car there and the parking ticket, I should be all right. I didn't think I would get in trouble for this twice, is what I'm saying. And I thought the conversation went really well. I had a lot of fun. And I thought we're just gonna leave it there.
I thought fuck me. I thought you said,
lied.
"Oh, I'm gonna
Yeah,
watch
no.
it. I'll watch it."
Yeah, no,
We did both say that we were gonna. We did both say that we were gonna watch it. It is true.
The best
fuck
part
it, who
is
cares?
I stiffed the Puminati and my other podcast listeners, which cross streams for the most part. But I gave like a homework assignment last week on Fade the Media, saying, "Yeah, everyone watch Social Dilemma," because my co-host Azza and we had my buddy George on. They both like loved it and messaged me individually. So I was like, "Yeah, let's watch and we'll talk about it." And this was like 2 days after I told the Puminati to watch it and we'll talk about it. I fucking nope. I'm 0 for the past 2 weeks. No, I did watch a Netflix documentary.
And I did watch a film.
All right. Well, let's get into those. Jeff, I'm guessing you watched a depressing crime thing.
Damn right I did. It wasn't depressing for me. I saw the good in it.
Oh, I had
But
a
it was
boner
good.
the whole time.
American Family Murder. It was about a guy in Colorado named Chris Watts who killed his pregnant wife and their 2 daughters. Very not a fun story, obviously. I really liked how they did the documentary. So they used only like footage. There was no interviews, which it makes perfect sense. Who wants to talk about that from either fucking family or either friend? Like if I was the father of the slain daughter or the father of the murderous or the homicidal husband, there's no way I'm talking about it ever on camera. So
Man,
I get
they
it.
fucking do it all the time, though.
Yeah.
Like, remember I think they did a South Park episode on it, like the murder porn stuff, right? Was that a thing?
I think, yeah.
Because I
sounds
remember
right.
when I still lived on the East Coast, every time I would go and stay at my mom's house, she'd be on the couch watching those fucking murder shows. And it's like, God, this is so fucking depressing. And then they do interviews with the family and they're like bawling their eyes out. And fuck,
Yeah,
that is not a pocket I want to live in.
This one was way too like recent, I think, for any of them. I would never talk about it, I would think. I mean, I don't know. I obviously can't even speak to that kind of pain or loss, but it's something I don't think I would ever go on record with. But all of the whole documentary is shot with footage. So this girl, this woman, she posted like a lot of like family moments on Facebook Live and Facebook, which I could see being kind of annoying for the husband. Not that annoying, but I could see it being annoying. But like everything she did, she like put on Facebook. So like they like
She
they
planted
use
the
a lot of
seeds.
their Facebook uploads.
She planted the seeds for like her own documentary.
Pretty much, yeah. They use body camera footage from like the cops being called to her house. The cops like talking to the neighbors and like. So what they did is they went into all neighbors, like most like the most of the neighbors on the block had like security cam footage, right? Securities for their homes. So they like went to each of their homes and asked to see the security footage but you're watching like the interaction between like the neighbors and the police, and then they used footage from the investigation or the interrogation room and like.
Is there anybody narrating it?
No.
So they somehow just seamlessly strung together a documentary with and nobody like talks to the camera and addresses it.
No, it was really good.
That's
in
weird.
that sense. Yeah, and
How did they tell the story then?
They just do it.
Did they put like, did words flash up on the screen?
Yeah, because they would show like picture, or they would show like their text messages, and the text messages would be like, I don't know, like they would, there would be some sort of, I'm struggling to find the word, but like you would see the words be spelled out. You know what I mean? It was like more of like an action graphic. I'm struggling to find the word, but whatever, action graphic. So that's like how they would, help move the story along, is like her, like, so essentially what had happened with the marriage is that it started to disintegrate for various reasons, but like he was always like calm and chill and like never complained, and they would go through like each of their text messages and like all their correspondence, and he wasn't like an asshole, he wasn't like an abusive guy. He just like fucking snapped one day in like an epic terrible way, right? But it was really, I just thought it was uniquely done, like using the footage from the news, using
Facebook.
footage from the police station, from the body cam, from the Facebook, and then doing like the graphics of the text messages. It obviously was a very depressing story, but I remember covering it for USA Today when I was on the nighttime shift for USA Today's like news video team. Like I was supposed to get a video or produce a unique video for every like major news story. And I remember that coming across the desk and me being so fucking just like I was like, fuck this, dude. I'm not finding video assets for this. I'm not doing a fucking video about a guy who essentially commits homicide 4 times over on his own family. Because it's his wife who's pregnant, and then his 2 kids. It was just terrible. I remember it. So like when I saw it on Netflix, I was interested, and the way they did it was really good. So
did that dude off himself?
What's up?
Did that dude off himself, or did he get caught?
No, he got caught. No, they show him failing the polygraph. Like they show the polygraph lady sitting him down very calmly, explaining to him like, you didn't do it, or else it'd be pretty stupid for you to be here. He's like, yeah, no, I didn't. And then he fails, right? And then the cop comes in and is like, all right, so you haven't been truthful. How about we start now? And I don't know, like I find that shit to be so interesting. Like murder investigators, detectives, like detective work is the coolest fucking shit to me. Like I think it's awesome. And like,
do you think they could trick somebody? Like, say that guy passed the polygraph, could that same detective walk in and be like, all right, well, you failed. You whiffed on that. You might as well come clean.
I'm sure it's happened before, but like, I mean, how much evidence do you have to have at that point to like make that move? Because that's the thing, is that at the point of the polygraph, there was no evidence. They found no bodies. They found no murder weapon. They had nothing. So like he failed the polygraph and just caved.
Oh man.
And the detective and like the lady who like administered the polygraph like joined the investigation, but I don't think she's like an interrogator herself, right? But she was like helping the cop who was in the room like kind of break this dude down. And then it's unraveling for him. He's like, hey, can I speak to my father? My father's right outside. The cop's like, sure. And then the guy pretty much confesses to his father. And it's like, fuck, dude, fuck. I don't know. I just think that shit is cool because I've met a few former cop detectives and investigators, and it's scary how fucking smart these guys are. You cannot bullshit these fools. You cannot. They'll be able to pick that out, right? I mean, that's kind of what they do. So I don't know. I just thought it was interesting, and just like when the cop comes back in the room, is like, so you failed. How about you try telling me the story now? It's like, ooh, you are like, you're like at that point. I know it sinks in his head, but like as a viewer, you're like, okay, he will never be free again. This is it. And sure enough, like he's never out of custody ever again. He ended up, at first he tried to say, spoiler alert, at first he tried to say that his wife murdered the children, and then he murdered her. And then after like a half an hour, or not a half an hour, but like, I don't know the exact timeline, but it wasn't long before it was like, yeah, I killed her and I killed them. And I put them like pretty much like he worked at an oil rig in Colorado. He buried his wife next to one of the like big oil drums, and he put the bodies of his kids in the top of an oil drum. It's just like, fuck, dude. And it's weird. It's like,
my God,
no violent record, no like, there was no like hint or like thought that this guy would have that type of personality, would do that. And like throughout, they showed all the interaction, even as she's getting suspicious that he's cheating on her with another woman. He's always like positive and like, I love you, like no, like I can't wait to see you. They were she like did like a work trip and she was out of town for a while. He's like, I can't wait to see you, and then just like snapped, I guess. And he didn't say, like, when they sentenced him, he didn't say anything. So like there was really he never gave a reason. And because he admitted to it, they decided not to give him the death penalty. So he's in jail in Colorado forever.
Yeah. Well,
how
many murder dicks are you sucking?
Yeah, I would suck 4 murder dicks. It was
all right.
good. Yeah. You missed out.
Murder dicks. Well, you know what? I'll just take your recap, and I will not watch it and thoroughly depress myself.
It's a breeze. 85 minutes. Just
I'll take your 10-minute summary. That'll do. Shuddy, did you watch something a little more upbeat, hopefully?
Well, no.
Oh, my God.
Can't get much worse than that. Would you watch
it's not upbeat.
I watched Schindler's List, too.
No, we watched Random Acts of Violence on Shudder.
Oh, I don't think I'm familiar with that one.
It was written and directed by Jay Baruchel.
Ah, okay. I like Jay.
Where's he been?
He's been doing stuff like this. I heard about it on an episode of Doug Loves Movies and decided to watch it because it came in at a crisp 80 minutes.
Ooh, I like that.
And it's a pretty decent slasher flick. It's about comic book writer who's created this comic based on some grisly murders that happened on the I-90 corridor in upstate New York.
Okay. Right. I'm familiar. Continue.
And somebody starts, as he's making a road trip from where he lives in Toronto to New York City for a comic book convention, someone starts murdering people the way the killer does in the comic book.
Oh, you know what? I am remembering hearing him talk about this on Doug Loves Movies. Oh, I'm looking at the IMDb page right now, and it's got Jordana Brewster.
It sure does.
I like her.
Same.
Gotta look at these nugs. Jordana. Oh wait, she was in the first Fast and the Furious.
She was in a few of them, but yes, yep, she's Paul Walker's wife in the films.
Real quick, do you guys think she was hotter or not as hot as Michelle Rodriguez?
Hotter.
Agreed. Okay, cool. Just wondering. Panama City, Panamanian. Oh, that's exotic. She's Raven. Her IMDb bio starts out with raven-haired beauty Jordana Brewster.
Oh, she wrote that herself.
Raven-haired. That's a fucking what? That's a color.
Yeah, it means she's got very dark hair.
Yeah, the color of a raven.
Black as fuck. On my face.
Yeah. Oh, she's from Passaic, New Jersey? That's exotic.
No, fuck you. Panama's exotic, you son of a bitch. Come on. Don't be like that. Don't play me out like that. I don't deserve that.
Hey, we're just having fun, guy.
All right. You're right. I'm not offended.
So you still have your Shudder subscription going, Shuddy, from
Yep.
Tammy and the T-Rex?
Correct.
I'm in the same boat as you, but I like it. It's not like I forgot to cancel it. I just enjoy having Shudder.
Yeah, I'm getting more into it. There were a couple of things that were recommended based on random acts of violence that look good that I'm going to check out here during spooky season.
Is that a new thing? Spooky season?
No, I think it's a very
Like a fucking Gen Z term for
basic,
Halloween.
yeah,
Halloween
basic,
time.
basic white girl.
Because I had
thing.
never heard that until I watched Last Week Tonight this past weekend, and they had a montage of local TV news reporters or anchors saying like, "Oh, it's October 1st, the start of spooky season." And every single person called it spooky season. I was like, I've never heard this term before.
That's
Imagine
something within the last couple of years. Yes, it is relatively new.
Imagine Gen Z kids are picking up on that because they legit watch the local news. Like, yeah, we stay up to date on current affairs in our neighborhood. Like, no, okay, cool.
So, do you have any more thoughts on?
I really liked it. Like I said, it was 80 minutes. It was a quick 80 minutes. It was pretty fucking violent.
It better be with a title called "Random Acts of Violence."
In one scene, the killer stabs somebody at least 30 times, just rapid fire, just like it's good.
All right.
I enjoyed it. It's a good slasher flick. It's the type of slasher flick that I like. Like it doesn't have Green Room vibes because Green Room is just a much, much superior movie than Random Acts of Violence. But it's like that, over the top kind of violence, lots of blood. It's definitely a 3.75er in the horror category for me.
Right.
I enjoyed it a lot. Yeah, it was really good.
Jeff, it looked like you wanted to chime in with something there.
Yeah, so I told you guys that my brothers are doing a spooky season. I fucking hate that I just said that. Oh, sorry. Halloween movie marathon for all of October. And Green I almost called it Green Book, and then I switched it to Green Movie last second. Green Room was when did that come out? Like 2013, 2014? Either way, I remember seeing a trailer for it in the theaters and thinking it looked so fucking creepy and scary. And I'm pretty sure both of you guys gave it a good review.
Yeah.
2015.
2015. And both of you guys give it a good review. So I guess what I'm going to do,
Imagining
I'm going to try to
Poops
get this
is
on
in
my
it.
brother's horror movie docket. I'm going to check it out somewhat soon because it always looked good. It's got Patrick Stewart, right?
Yeah.
Patrick Stewart
as a neo-Nazi.
plays an amazing
Neo-Nazi,
leader
right?
of neo-Nazis. Yeah,
It's like an Oregon punk show that goes nuts, right?
correct.
Yeah, I want to see it. You guys both. How many? Real quick, last part about this. So how many green room dicks did you guys suck?
I think I was a 4. I think
It is
it's fucked
my
up.
favorite. I don't know. Would you call that a horror movie? I don't.
It's more
Yeah,
of a thriller because
that was another question there.
there's no supernatural elements to it, and it's just a punk band, a no-name punk band gets booked to do the show. They realize they're playing at a club that caters towards neo-Nazis, and when they see all the Nazis in the crowd, don't they do Nazi punks fuck off?
They do.
So
Yep.
they do Nazi punks fuck off, and it royally pisses off the crowd, and then everybody there tries to kill them.
Well, then they witness a murder,
Oh yeah.
and they're not allowed to leave, and then shit goes sideways even more.
Spoilers, guys. Come on.
I mean, this happens within the first 20 minutes of the movie. And the rest of it is what happens after that. This is not spoilers.
But I mean, it's an
All right,
Anton
sorry.
Yelchin movie, who
Pour
was
some liquor
just
up.
man. I think about that regularly. How fucked up it is that he's gone. Like to be cut off at that point, like when you're just establishing yourself as a straight up G in the acting world.
Yeah.
Like we got robbed on so much awesome shit that dude was gonna do.
Yeah. He got hit by his own car, right?
Yeah, he was working on his Jeep or something, and it rolled. It got off, like the brake went out, or something weird happened, and it just slowly rolled downhill and crushed him between his gate. Fucked up.
He was there for a while. Yeah, that story's terrible. Anyways,
Yeah.
Green Room, good movie. I'm gonna try.
Yeah.
But it's not technically. Was it considered like thriller or suspense? Not technically horror.
It's.
My brother's gonna be a bitch then and being bitches
Okay.
about this.
I just pulled up the IMDb page for it, and it's listed horror, music, thriller.
Okay, that's good. We're doing it.
Oh man, I'm
I
trying
can
to
get them on board.
It's so hot in here, and I'm trying to keep my door open, my sliding glass door open to get some cool air in here. And there's a fucking police helicopter circling nearby. I hope the mic isn't picking that up.
No.
I don't hear it.
I don't hear it.
All right. Well, let's.
Well,
see
hold
here.
on.
What's up?
Shuddy never. I don't think he graded his. Or he didn't.
I
he
did
did.
3.75.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So what was some of the other stuff that you got recommended on Shudder? Because I've watched a few of their exclusives, and some of them kind of suck. But there was one that I really liked that I was not expecting to like, called Haunt.
I couldn't tell you the name of what I. Hold on. Let me go to the app on my television.
I would just say watch Haunt. If you want to use Shudder more, Haunt is like these. It's like a group of kids that go to. They like going to haunted houses, like not like a ghost house, but one of those mazes that they set up at Halloween Horror Nights at Universal. Like you just walk through the house and people jump out and scare you and shit. And they find one that's supposed to be the most extreme of all haunted houses, and people just start getting murdered. And it was pretty cool. They had some pretty cool deaths. I was surprised at how much I liked it.
Oh, The Ranger.
I don't think I know The Ranger.
It's
The
80
Lone
minutes from
Ranger.
2018. Teen punks on the run face off against an unhinged park ranger with an axe to grind.
The Lone Rangers.
And then there's a horror comedy called Another Evil.
Yeah, I don't know that one either.
It's got the guy. He was in Better Call Saul. He played the pharmacist that got his baseball cards stolen.
Oh, he
I
was
know
in,
what you're talking about.
wasn't he in Breaking
He's
Bad
in-
as well?
Maybe.
Oh, wait.
He was also in What We Do in the Shadows on FX. But it has him
Wow.
in it. That's probably why I added that.
Are you reading off of something, or did you actually just know that?
I know that.
Oh,
My bad.
delivered with authority.
Yeah.
I know that.
Current reigning Trivial Pursuit champion. I got you. Yeah.
I know everything, Jeff.
Oh,
Fact.
baby.
So I didn't really watch anything new. I did finally get around to watching the Suspiria remake. That's, I guess it's considered an Amazon movie, so I guess it'll be on Prime for free for all of its existence. But yeah, Jeff pieced out for that one. You've never seen the original Suspiria, right?
I'll be back. I'm
I have not, no.
What was it, like 77? Dario Argento. It's a good flick. It's style heavy. It's not necessarily super gory or freaky. It's got a lot of cool and artsy shots, for a 70s horror movie. And then they remade it with Dakota Johnson. The 50 Shades of Grey gal.
I think she's hot.
She is hot, and she's pretty fucking hot in this. She does some bonerific dancing that I quite enjoyed.
I feel like she's like a white Alicia Keys.
White Alicia Keys.
What does that even mean?
No,
Chew on that reference for a second.
I tried. It's not landing with me.
If Alicia Keys was white, she would look like this gal. That's what I'm saying.
All right, we don't have to do all that
Whatever,
for too long.
We don't have to park here, and we don't have to be in this. We don't have to get off at this exit for a while. It's all good. Whatever.
So
Just trying things.
The original Suspiria is like 90 minutes. The remake is 2.5 hours. So I've just been putting it off because it's like, oh man, fucking 2.5 hours. It's a big commitment in my fucking day. Nice self-censorship there, Jeff.
It's okay. It's okay.
Oh, I'm just coughing because I got COVID. Don't worry. Oh.
Yeah. Not smoking pot. I have a virus.
And so it's got her and Auntie Tilda and Chloe Grace Moretz, Hit Girl. I thought she was going to like a prominent character, but she's barely in it. And for some reason, they have Tilda Swinton playing just, a woman, a prominent female character. And then she also plays this like 80-year-old male therapist who I didn't realize it at the beginning, but once they show that character, I'm like, I know that's an old man, but I can fucking tell that's not an old person in there. That's makeup. And then I hit pause, and since it was on Amazon, they have that X-ray feature. So it just shows you. Yeah, it is cool. And
Love
it
that.
just said, oh God, fucking. My fucking goofy
You have a bit of
porn
your beard?
stash. Yeah, I got caught in my teeth. Pow. It
What
said
feature?
X-ray. So like if you watch a movie on Prime and you hit pause, it'll show you like who is on screen.
Oh
and
yeah,
who
okay.
they're
I
playing and
never
stuff.
heard it referred to as X-ray before.
And I'm like, why did they get Tilda to play an old man? And they didn't even do anything to change her voice. It sounds like a woman as an old man. It didn't really make much sense to me other than for Auntie Tilda to be flexing on us all.
Well, the Nutty Professor's cousins all sound like Eddie Murphy. So.
Yeah, that's a good point. But it was, it was very, very long. And, it went for the same Dario Argento style of just artsy shots and cool scenes and cool setups and stuff. Bit of a drag at, a 2.5 hour runtime. But it certainly ends strong. It has a very, very gruesome ending. Which
my brother said he hated it. Is the original Suspiria, is that something you... how much of it, like... How close is it compared to this Suspiria?
I mean, it's basically a story of this girl who gets into a very elite, upscale ballet dance academy, and then
Is it Russian?
finds out it's
Italian.
I think it might have been Italian in the original and German in the remake.
Not that scary. Russian would have been much more scary.
But they and then she finds out that the place is run by witches. So it's like a witchy movie. But it's...
Mm-hmm.
And then they worked in the Lufthansa heist as a story element, which I felt was kind of weird. It just felt out of place.
Wait,
What does this have to
wasn't
fucking do
that-
with anything?
that was the Henry Hill and Jimmy Conway heist?
No, the terrorism. The terrorist fucking... Let me look it up.
You know what I'm talking? Isn't that the heist that the big heist they pull off in Goodfellas? Or am I all fucked up here?
You're completely fucking me up. I'm trying to Google all of them at the same time.
Yeah. Do the Jimmy Conway heist. Which one was that?
Okay. The Lufthansa heist was in Goodfellas. The Lufthansa terrorist attack was when Palestinian like terrorists took over and demanded like these jailed people to be freed.
No shit. Okay.
So they
Like executive decision with Steven Seagal.
sure, Jeff. Whatever.
We're talking about Suspiria, right? Suspiria. All right, go ahead. Continue. My bad.
So they just put that in there. Like, it's already a long enough movie. Why do you need that added subplot to it? But I can certainly see why your brother hated it. It's super fucking artsy. But like I said, there's some decent nudity in it, and Dakota Johnson, she looks fine.
Is any of the nudity her naked body?
So the final scene has her in this sheer gown, and you can see through it. She doesn't get like fully topless, but you get the picture.
You're not talking to Shuddy here. I'm not exactly sure what sheer means, but cool. I'll go with somewhat see-through.
See-through.
Yeah.
All right.
Shuddy, why'd you get so quiet?
I don't know. I'm not sitting any differently. This happened when we did the Troll 2 episode of What the Fuck Did I Just Watch?
Yeah, you're super quiet right now.
This happens like once a month where I don't know, one of our mic audio one of our
Was that loud?
That was loud, but you're still quiet now.
Oh. Well, damn it.
All right, we'll figure it out.
It's okay, Shuddy. I know you care.
Well, let's do an email. Someone took us up and sent an email to our new email address, madscientistpartyhour@gmail.com.
They found us.
They did.
Nice.
They fucking found us, Jeff. So this is from James, a.k.a. the Northern Farts.
Okay.
And he says, hey, Mad Scientists. Been listening to the show for a little over 3 years. Was recommended to me by the guy I work with who's a longtime listener. So together we came up with a Would Jeff Suck a Dick? Would Jeff suck a dick?
You guys worked on this together?
Teamwork.
Or every time Shuddy Boy picks his nose and eats it, the booger is instantly transported into Jeff's mouth. He cannot spit them out. He has to chew and swallow them. Also, every time Kevin gets an erection, Jeff will instantly pee himself, no matter where he is or what he's doing.
That's not fair. You guys got to decide which one I get. Either your boogers, Shuddy, or a weak bladder because of your boners.
All right, eating Shuddy's boogers.
I feel like him pissing himself, no matter what he's doing, anytime you get an erection.
I don't usually. Okay, so I don't usually do this, but I'm going to give these guys credit for coming up with something clever and working together, and I will suck a dick. This is good. I'm a little caught off guard here by having to eat Shuddy's boogers and the way it was sold up and it was written in the email or the way you read it, and then the boner thing. It's creative. My brain's broken, and I'll suck this dick once and never deal with this again. That's how I look at it. I'd actually, yeah. That's how I'm going to move on past the situation.
Well, shit.
Not eating your boogers.
Shout out to you, Northern Farts.
Yeah, we'll send you a sticker. Pop socket.
All right, and let's also do some
Voicemails, yay!
Haven't checked in on those in a minute. Let's see
guys.
what's up here. Let's see what's up.
Wait, I'm not trying to be too much of a narcissist, but how's my lighting? I don't want to catch fucking hate mail about this stupid shit anymore.
Uh-oh.
You just want us to tell you how good you look right now.
I know how good
Why did I
look.
lose?
I'm saying the lighting. How's the lighting?
There we go.
It's better than it has ever been.
I don't know
Thank
why
you,
you're so
Shuddy.
damn quiet, Shuddy. Might be time to...
You know what?
gotta
Since
get
you
some
said
new
that about me,
equipment.
Shuddy, I think your audio has never been better than it is.
Is that any better?
Not really.
Mm.
Well, hopefully, like
How about now?
the new episode of What the Fuck Did I Just Watch, it'll resolve itself.
Is that
Ooh, an
better?
epic.
That sounded
Yeah.
on the right track.
We're trending good. We're trending well.
How's that? Has so much gain on it though.
Ooh.
I mean-
so like it might just
Like,
be
I hear
super
everything
loud
in
all of
the
a sudden.
background. Yeah, if it comes back,
Hey,
All right, we'll brace ourselves.
like Doug Peterson last night, we'll have to go with the flow. We'll have to, see what the defense has in store for us, and we'll adjust. Kevin, you get that.
Are there
now.
sports ball games happening right now?
Oh yeah, there's a whole bunch of sports. I got several screens around me. We got the Yankees ALDS, Monday Night Football. It's
How much money did you bet on the game yesterday?
like I had like 1,200 at stake. I bet like 800 to win 1,200. I really needed Shuddy's team to come through for me, or else I was gonna change my phone number. No, I'm just kidding. I would have been able to take the loss, but I really needed his team to. I really needed his team to come through. They did magnificently. Let's play this voicemail. Let's get into it.
All right. Oh, this one just says, "You guys suck."
Nice. Just don't put that on.
All right, for Christ's sake,
podcast.
Jeff, can I play the
Sorry.
voicemail?
Guys, what's up? This is T-Bone. I've been listening to you guys for a little over a year now. Just calling to say keep up the great content. And Illuminati, you guys are awesome. All right? Go Bills.
He likes the Bills.
That he might be in MSPH wrestling.
That was T-Bone. Yeah. That's
Yeah.
The new wrestler.
So
It was
he
very
said
hard to hear.
he said a lot of words there, and the Google translation preview literally only says, "You guys suck." He never said we suck. He gave us props.
Nope.
Fuck you,
Is that-
Google.
Is that Google literally saying we suck? Is that
What the
is
fuck?
that how we can read that?
That is fuck. Yeah, who's the fucking CEO of Google?
The next voicemail just says "fuck you."
Yeah. It's like, hey guys, just want to say you're kicking ass. My favorite Shuddy boy. Google translation. You guys are the worst podcast ever. What? What the fuck is that?
Shuddy should kill himself.
All right, let's see what this human has to say.
Hey guys, this is Jeff in Indy. Just wanted to give a call and first of all, wish you a happy belated birthday. Second of all, I hear you talking about TVs and stuff. Do not buy an expensive HDMI cable. It is a waste of money and it is a crock of shit. If you're talking analog audio cables, yes, you want expensive cables to carry that analog signal and keep it a good signal.
Is it just me, or is he pronouncing it analog?
Yeah, no, this is good. I like this. I am totally into this voicemail right now. Keep going, please play
Like,
it.
I feel like analog is a fun way of saying poop.
Yeah, it actually is.
Oh, I stepped
It
on
is.
an analog.
Should have seen the analog I dropped the
digital
other day.
signal, and it's just ones
Yeah, I'll
and
rewind
zeros
it a
going
little
through a
bit.
cable. It's a good signal. But when you're talking about HDMI, it's digital signal, and it's just ones and zeros going through a cable. So, yes, you should make sure that it is an HDMI 2.1, but do not buy an expensive one. It will be a waste. The last thing was, I heard you guys talking about Bridge Over the River Kwai. If you want to try another older movie, The Great Escape is an amazing movie. And if you guys haven't seen that one yet, I highly, highly suggest. I think you will like it. So keep up the good work, boys. See you.
Thank you for the
So I got
voicemail.
Steve McQueen.
It does.
Yeah, I want to catch up on some of the older classics. There's a lot of older shit that I haven't seen. The dude that directed Bridge on the River Kwai, he also directed Lawrence of Arabia, and I want to check that out. That's another. I think that's like a 3-hour, maybe even longer movie. It's like, oh my god, I'm gonna have to like crush up 3 days worth of my Ritalin and snort it to watch
Do some Addies.
these guys in like white dudes in turbans going, yeah, see, I'm on my way to Arabia. I got a spare camel you can lend me, yeah, see. Seems like it's a tough watch.
So, The Great Escape. I don't know if you knew what it was about, but on IMDb it says it's about Allied prisoners of war plan for several hundred of their number to escape from a German camp during World War II. Sounds sweet.
Didn't they
I've never seen
put
it.
Leo in scenes from that for Once Upon a Time in Hollywood?
Yes, they did.
Really, that's cool. I didn't notice.
All right, let's.
Shuddy,
Jeff,
have you
without-
seen it?
No.
Without looking, Jeff, let's all take a guess on the runtime of The Great Escape. I say 2 hours and 45 minutes.
I saw the year. Okay, the runtime, I'll go. You said 2 hours and 45. I'll go 2:23. Hold on, let me pull it up.
Yeah, see? We're going to escape this place, and it's going to be great, you see?
You were
And I'll do 2:24.
okay. Pussy. Kevin was closer. It's 2:52. Damn.
Woo! I'm telling you, man.
Man.
I was going to say 2:25. So,
Dude, hold on. This was probably a banger. It came out on July 4th, 1963. How well, like with inflation, do you think it killed it in the box office?
Well, yeah, I mean,
War movie, July 4th? Like, let's go.
yeah, it probably made a boatload of money, especially because I think movies stayed in the theater longer back then, too. Right?
because there were less of them.
Yeah, they had, because I feel like it's almost like how people used to dress nice if they were going to go on a plane. It was like an event. It wasn't just, oh, I'm going to suffer through this plane ride so I can go on vacation. It's just like, can you guys believe we're going on an aeroplane?
Yeah. Dude, I'm wearing like slides and shit, and fucking basketball shorts.
Yeah,
Dudes
these
used to go in
fuckers
fucking suits.
busted out their Sunday best and combed their hair and stuff. And I feel like movies obviously weren't that formal, but I feel like it was an event. It was like, "Meh, Shane, let's go make a day of things and go to the movies, taking a picture." Meh. So they made these fucking long ass movies.
Yeah. They had intermissions and shit probably.
Yeah. Let's go take a break, you crazy dame. Go get some soda pop.
I'm like mad casual about the movies. I know I told you guys this, but it happened when I first moved out here to California. But me and my brother went to a movie when, you know, whatever, we're in hoodies and gym shorts. And I saw my coworker at the time at the Los Angeles Clippers, him and I think his girlfriend there. And he was like, I don't know, he was dressed up in a button-up shirt and like, you know, khakis or like slacks. And the next day at work, he's like, dude, were you in fucking basketball shorts at a movie? And like just clown me for like the entire day for wearing basketball shorts to a movie. I had no idea, dude, what was going on. I was completely confused. Like, I've never heard anyone be like demeaned or like ripped for like not dressing up for a movie. And he like shit all over me for not. And like the room joined him. Like I was a weirdo for not.
Yeah, you were the
wearing
office
basketball
pariah.
shorts.
We're
What's
just looking for a reason to pick on you, I think, Jeff.
Yeah, it was all the other reasons they hated me.
Look, you guys are just lucky that I kept my dick inside my basketball shorts. Most of the time, I just hang it over the waist belt.
Okay, can you hear this?
No.
Oh my god, it sounds like the Great Escape is happening in the sky over me right now.
No, I didn't hear it.
Must be danger.
I'll take your word for it, though. I believe you.
Danger in Poop Slime Alley. Man, these
I don't know. It
motherfuckers.
was weird. But yeah, I hear what you're saying. And I'm sure people were wearing their Sunday best on July 4th, 63 to see The Great Escape. I mean, it killed it that weekend. July 4th was a Friday. Man, you could smoke cigarettes in the movie theater. This is back when boys could be boys. I wish I was around in 63.
Oh, I would have sexually harassed so many people.
I would have Me Too'd. I would have Me Too'd a whole fucking department at work.
Oh my god.
Just kidding.
Oh,
Just joking.
Jeff.
Come on, I don't mean that.
All right, let's see.
Respect women.
Well, that's good to know, Jeff and Indy. Shout out to you, because
Oh yeah.
I mean, when the PS5 does come out, that's my Blu-ray player. That's my a 4K player. You know, so if you don't have to get, because I have seen it. Some HDMI cables on Amazon, even before HDMI 2.1 came out or whatever, they were really fucking expensive ones, just like $60 HDMI cables. And like, oh, these are plated with gold. It's like, the fuck do I need gold for?
Apparently you don't.
So, I appreciate the voicemail, of course, but like, I'm a little confused on what the big deal is about the HDMI course. Like, to me, that was like the most random shit we've ever gotten in a voicemail. Like,
Well,
No, because
he-
they were
were we-
talking about Kevin buying the new TV and the next gen console and getting.
I get it. He tied it in. He tied it down to something, but like, as an HDMI, I feel like an HDMI cord costs like $20 and they're all the same. Like,
well, no, because
like,
it's not any HDMI cable will do. I think you do need a special one for the 2.1 to make sure you are getting, the 4K high
No
quality
shit.
video. But I'm
replay the
guessing
voicemail.
from what his voicemail said that it's just like the current ones. You can get just a regular HDMI cable, or you can pay $60 for one of those gold ones. And according to Jeff, you don't fucking need it. Just get the HDMI 2.1 cable and you're good. All right, let's get to this.
Oh.
All right, this isn't a story about somebody getting 2 lottery tickets and hitting the jackpot twice, Jeff. Sorry. That was an inside joke for our Patreon listeners to a news story that broke Jeff's brain completely. But 2 weeks in a row?
Not it. It was 2 weeks in a row, but then we had one last week also. So it's an ongoing thing that no matter how many times we talk about it, Jeff doesn't understand it. And just as maybe some added incentive for people to join the Patreon, there are a few lottery stories waiting.
Oh. I could see right there as you were talking, Jeff's brain was breaking all over again.
I'd probably suck a dick to not have to talk about the fucking lottery anywhere in America again. Unfucking believable.
All right, here.
It's a challenge getting through these voicemails. A lottery story, it's gonna take me hours. Hey, Shuddy, is it just me or is Kevin being a dick tonight? I don't like your energy. I don't like your fucking energy.
I'm just trying to do stuff.
All right, do it. Just do it then.
You're like,
you know what? I'm leaving.
Hey, you know what? Let's play a voicemail.
And then I hit play, and you're like,
You know what I like? Cheese.
it's like, God damn it, Jeff. You just told me to play the fucking voicemail.
And what's with all this beer cheese? That's what I've been saying, dude. It's beer cheese, everything. It's like pumpkin spice. All right, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Mad Scientist Party Hour.
Man.
What the fuck's going on, guys?
It always sounds like Arts is calling in from like a 1950s sci-fi movie. There's always that weird UFO whistle in the background.
Yeah, he's either 1,000 leagues below the sea.
I don't know
or
if you
in
guys
space.
know this, but we're at 25% towards the end of the apocalypse, which means your boy went to the movies, he went and had sushi, and he had Korean barbecue. I spent like a lot of money on food this weekend. So
No.
I'm just excited to be fucking feel like a human again. Long story short, though, I'm calling because Tenet. It's been a while since I've been able to go to the movies, and I went and actually saw this in the fucking theaters. And it's as cool as everybody says it is. It's definitely as confusing as everybody says it is. But it's kind of like Inception. If you just accept the fact that they can go into people's dreams and don't question it any further beyond that, it's kind of the same deal. You kind of can figure out the physics behind it or whatever, if you want to call it that. But if you just accept that things go backwards in this world, some things go backwards in this world, it's not that fucking confusing. It's really fucking good. I think it does fall into a bigger universe. If somebody was telling me that there's like a split-second Easter egg, the practical effects with the fucking plane crash that everybody was talking about were epic.
Man, Arts is talking to a lot more people than I am.
What do you mean?
Well, I haven't heard anything about a plane crash that everybody's talking about in Tenet.
I have not either. I don't know what Arts is talking about.
Violence was good. The gunplay was good. Man, I know I'm just excited to be back, but it's like for sure like 4.5. Now 4.25, 4.5 dicks. It was good. Yeah, I would definitely go see it again because I feel like you need to see it twice. But yeah, I'm just excited to be fucking human again. Call and say hi. No diarrhea this time, Jeff. It makes me so happy that you were so offended by my shit. the fact that I hook, line, and sinkered you guys was fucking an underlying part of that voicemail that I didn't think I would enjoy so much. I still think we need to get a fucking party game going of Among Us. Between a Discord chat and the mobile phone app, we could totally all get in a party. It would be super fun. I guess I'm just rambling at this point. I'm excited to talk to you. I'm excited to be human. Smoke weed, I'm out.
There you go. Art's the human. Saw Tenet.
What a voicemail.
Hovering between 4.25 and 4.5 dicks.
I feel like I shared his exact type of excitement when football came back. It is nice to get back out there in the world. I don't know what county he's in, but LA County still doesn't have fucking movie theaters. Tenet is the first thing, dude. I cannot wait to see that movie. It was an important review. Thank you for that. Thank you, Arts.
Yeah, it should be interesting because like the stuff that they were just like, you know what? Fuck it. We got to just put these out. There's still a decent amount of people that like us that wanted to see Tenet but didn't get to. So if America ever gets back to normal and theaters are open coast to coast, I imagine they're just going to put it back in theaters, right? They're not going to let that go.
They have to.
Or is so much time going to pass where we're going to get in the window of where it would be coming out on Blu-ray anyway, and then it's on HBO and shit? Or they might just hold off on that completely.
So
man, this sucks. This is the worst chunk of time of my life.
Yeah.
I can't remember
sure.
anything sucking dick this much. This is the worst.
This is the worst. This is the worst existence.
Yeah.
It was pretty much unbearable when we didn't have sports. Now that I can gamble on something, I'm definitely willing to bury my head. I played some hoops today. But no, this is the worst time in my life for sure, from like a society standpoint, I guess. I would put it that way. But do you know if New York City has theaters? If they're open, excuse me?
I don't think so.
I believe they are, actually.
No shit. So I was thinking there's no way Tenet will never play in theaters in LA. Like, I just can't believe that. He'll have to make it available and just like expect or like there's enough, obviously, like movie nerds in LA that are going to go see it. Like, I'm going to see it in the theaters. If they put it out in theaters, I will go check it out. Like, even if it's out on DVD, I'm going to the theater to see it.
I just saw an article that every state except New York and North Carolina have either open movie theaters or at least announced a plan to.
All right, yeah. September 16th, Cuomo says New York will hold off reopening movie theaters.
Man, you're still super quiet, Shuddy. Your shit never bounced back. Oh, shit. Here's a voicemail that from early August that we just spaced out on. Our bad. Let's get to this.
What's up, MSPH? Long-time listener, first-time caller. Colt the Carpenter from St. Louis. And I've had a lot of things I wanted to weigh in on over the years.
Oh, boy. Oh, man. Buckle up.
I love this. He's
going to unload.
First time calling, and you fucking didn't play for 3 months, and he's going to unload on us.
Yee.
Well, I love getting my balls licked. I don't care about anything.
Oh, yes.
Finally, some fucking sanity around here.
Oh, man. I had to rewind to play through that.
First of all, I love getting my balls licked. I don't care about any of the rest of you. That is the most exhilarating and terrifying thing ever in the world.
Terrifying.
Second of all, motherfucker Fortnite. Anybody that plays that is probably a virgin sniper and needs to get a real hobby. And third of all,
fucking dude's like,
you guys can sit there getting your clits licked while you play Fortnite like a bunch of cucks.
Dude, he is making us sound like bitch made just bitch made fools. Just I played Fortnite last night, dude, coming out my neck.
Yeah.
I am a born again virgin though. Keep going.
Oh shit. Fucking.
You deleted it forever.
No, I went to hit play and then it fucking minimized it in the damn Google Voice app.
Towels are. So, to Shuddy,
Hold on.
and third of all, I enter the shower from the shower head side, so I can regulate the temperature, and exit on the other side because that's where all my towels are.
Sounds like he's got a big ass shower.
Yeah, I don't have that much room. I mean, I guess I do.
So, to Shuddy, I want to say, if you're ever doing a remodel, don't ever reach into the poop hole for any reason, ever. And I
This guy
was
sounds
wondering, I'm reaching out to the Puminati because I have a new job that pays well and has awesome benefits, but they do drug testing. So my favorite hobby of smoking joints and listening to the homies at MSPH is kind of been put on hold here lately. I was wondering if any of the Puminati out there has a suggestion on how a man can still hold a good job and pass drug tests, but be able to smoke a little weed and get high. Any advice would be great. Thanks. Sorry for the rambling voicemail for the first time.
Man, I'm not gonna lie, and I'm not trying to rub it in his face, but it's so nice to not have to worry about that. Like,
Yes,
what a stupid waste of money policy that bullshit is. Like, the only drug that ever really shows up for a drug test is weed. It stays in your system way longer than it should. All the real problem drugs are only there for like 24 hours to 3 days. So unless somebody's a raging cokehead, odds are you're probably not going to get them. And if they are a raging cokehead, odds are that'll show in their work. And if not, they're productive. Doing all that cocaine makes them productive. It's turned them into good workers. So you should keep them anyway. Someone fart?
No, my phone vibrated and it's on my desk. Sorry.
Oh, okay. But as far as beating drug tests, so I've talked about it before. My mom panicked when she heard that I tried ketamine once when I was a teenager and sent me to outpatient rehab. So I was like 14 or 15 sitting in a room with my peers, 14 and 15-year-olds that were fucking smack addicts. And they were like, "So, what's your drug of choice, Kevin?" And I think at this point I'd only smoked weed like a handful of times, and I tried K once. And I explained that, and I was like, "So I guess it's weed." And everybody looked at me. It was like that scene in Half Baked. Yeah, I was the pariah. It was like, "Really, you pussy? What are you doing here?" And they even pulled my mom and I aside one day and were like, "I don't think this place is the right fit for Kevin." But those, I remember getting drug tested, going to that, and this one girl peed in a cup, and one of the counselors was like, "You basically just pissed Evian. We're testing you again. You just drank so much water that you pissed just clear nothingness." So I guess if you have the heads up and the time and you've got dirty piss, chugging water does help. And I feel like as a kid, I remember hearing something about drinking cranberry juice, but there was so much disinformation flying around that could be fake news.
I mean, I got this. Let me weigh in. If you have enough time, on Amazon, you can get Herbal Clean, Q Carbo 32. It comes in a couple different flavors, I believe. You're not getting it for the flavor, obviously, but I passed a drug test using this, and this is while I lived in California. I haven't went like really more than 2 days without smoking pot in California. And this was and I'm just saying that because I think I stopped for 2 days for this drug test. So I knew 2 days in advance about it. So I stopped smoking. I went to the gym a couple of times. I went in the sauna. I sweat as much as I could. So I definitely recommend working out, sweating, getting into a sauna if you have access to one.
Yeah, because it
And then
stores
you-
in your fat cells, right? So if you burn them off, get your
Yeah.
metabolism going up a little bit, it'll burn them off.
Yeah, you do a lot of that, and then the morning of my drug test, I drank that cleanse. You gotta I think drink it pretty moderately fast, and then I chugged a whole bunch of water. I went into the sauna for seriously 45 minutes over the course of an hour and a half. I stepped in and out. I hit the treadmill a little bit, just sweat like crazy, and then pretty much left the sauna and went right to the drug test. I probably pissed a whole bunch of water myself, but I passed.
I also hear
you gotta thug it out for a couple of days, but you'd be all right.
if you piss in the cup and then you take a dump and you take that turd and you just poke your piss sample with it. You don't have to leave the turd in there. Just one thrust and then throw the turd away.
Don't listen to this part. This is not good.
I know he's onto something. Keep going. Talk that out.
I've
Holy
also heard
shit, that guy
stories.
took us on a real ride in that voicemail.
I've heard stories of people getting somebody with clean piss to piss in a condom, and then they tie the condom around their dick and nuts, and then unzip their pants, take the piss condom out through the zipper, and then prick it with a pin and piss into the piss bottle.
Yeah. What this guy did was pretty much ask the Puminani for piss. Right?
I mean, you just have to find one of your homies that doesn't smoke weed and get him to piss in a condom.
A coworker, I guess. have them piss in a condom for you.
Or the guy
I had a homie
administering your drug test. He probably doesn't smoke weed, so get his piss.
I had a homie who did a Whizzinator. I'm not.
Oh, the fake dick?
Yeah. I had a friend who did that, and that worked out for him. So you could do that. I
'Cause
don't
don't
know.
they-
I don't know many more details outside of that. And that was actually my college roommate. I just don't remember it. I know he did it, and it worked.
Because I think doesn't the Whizzinator, don't they also sell synthetic urine to pass off as your own?
Yeah.
Because that would also be hard to find a friend who's willing to piss into a fake dick for you. Another thing you also have to worry about when you get into that shit, though, is keeping the temperature right. Because I think they have a little strip on the piss sample bottle that takes the temperature. So if your piss is too cold, like you just got a water bottle full of old piss that's room temperature, that shit's not going to fly either. They'll pinch you.
If it's too warm.
Yeah, or you could just be
piss
like,
people.
I just got a hot dick. Warms up my piss. I don't know what to tell you. Yeah.
It's cool. I just got hot piss. What can I say?
Well,
Great
I'm
voicemail,
sorry.
though.
Yeah, I'm sorry it took us that long to get to it. That was 2 months ago. So hopefully this info's not getting to you too late.
Yeah, hopefully you still listen.
Yeah.
You're on sort of bummed out.
Oops. Our bad. Well, hey, thanks for listening, friends. If you need more MSPH in your life, you can sign up for our Patreon. It's patreon.com/Mad Scientist Party Hour. We stay pretty active on there, and we've got just about 3 years worth of material for you to check out for all you newbies. So get on it. Oh, as you've heard us make mention of, the show, we're doing it over Zoom these days, and it is available on YouTube. You can watch full episodes, other than last week, because we had a stoner moment and forgot. Watch the full episode minus the Easter egg. That's exclusive to the audio podcast at youtube.com/Mad Scientist Party Hour. Our numbers are looking a little flaccid, if you will. So if you wouldn't mind fluffing our YouTube wieners up, that would be much appreciated.
You said that so wonderfully. Maybe share it on social media. I know, if you did your Puminati homework, you're probably exiting social media. I heard Social Dilemma is kind of scary, but if you're still on there, maybe throw us a share.
Yeah.
That'd be sweet.
And if you want to be a part of voicemails, you can call 201-472-0139, or you can shoot your emails to madscientistpartyhour@gmail.com. And if you haven't deleted your evil social medias, you can follow us on Instagram. I'm at Kevin Kraft.
At Shuddy Boy.
At Fade the Media.
And at MSPH Podcast. Shuddy, you got anything? Quiet Shuddy?
I do not.
Jeff?
I have to pick my nose so bad, and I'm just like...
Just run.
I'm
Just run
waiting for
for
this
it.
video.
Just make a dash. Get a quick... All right, friends, thank you for listening. But until next time, ooh, something.